This is the future.
Before we start this video, I would just like to remind you that the Grendel Prime Access giveaway is still going on. To enter, simply visit the link that I have included in the video description below. Also, get ready your storage as Digital Extremes just announced the storage requirement for Abyss of Dagath. For PC, it's estimated to be 0.7 gigabytes. Now, that's a lot. I'm just joking, lads. Probably, this is the smallest update I have seen so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like 700 megabytes worth of update right for the Petri work, the new Warframe and weapons, Hydroid update, quality of life changes, and shield changes. These and more in just a 700 megabytes update. The highest update size is on PlayStation 5 with almost 4 gigabytes of needed space. But honestly, this is a very small update for PC, and I'm curious now, how long will the new content last? Well, builds will probably change drastically, and those who enjoy min-maxing builds will definitely enjoy the new update. But let me pause you for a second though, as there is an important update regarding shields that you need to know right now. We all know that in the next update, Digital Extremes will be changing the way shield gating works in Warframe. Instead of having to fill up 100% shield to get the max 1.33 seconds invulnerability from the shield gating mechanic, this period will now scale linearly with the amount of shields you have recovered. So basically, if you recover about 75% from your 300 shields, you will get 75% of the 1.33 seconds invulnerability after shield break, which equals 0.99 seconds. Depending on your modded values, this window could be anywhere from 0.33 seconds, which is the minimum duration, to 2.5 seconds, which is the maximum and capped at 1150 shields. To receive the original 1.3 second shield gate, players will now need around 325 shields upon shield break. In my opinion, I think this is a huge buff for the shield gating mechanic. Some may consider it a nerf, especially for those who were restoring their shields with just one ability cast, but for everyone else who did not use a decaying dragon key plus brief respite, they will have a longer invulnerability time even if they only recover 50% of shields before getting attacked. Even the ones who are using the dragon key exploit, they will probably only lose some tenths of a second of invulnerability. They also added a mod that will replicate exactly how current dragon key mechanics work. The mod we are talking about is called Catalyzing Shield, and this mod will reduce your maximum shields by 80%, but will also change how shield gating scaling works for your Warframe with a guaranteed 1.33 seconds of shield gating upon full shield depletion. With this mod equipped, shield gating duration will scale from 0.33 to 1.33 based on your maximum shield values, regardless of what they are. Honestly, this sounds kind of a bummer though, because dragon key builds have to use brief respite plus at least one auger mod to abuse shield gating. Now, mod space will even be tighter if you want to use the same setup. However, you could skip this mod, use brief respite plus auger mods, and still get a non-insignificant shield gate. But the requirement though, is that your Warframe will need to spam abilities, otherwise, you won't be getting the full benefit of the new shield gating mechanic. If you would like to try the mod though, then Digital Extremes is planning to run an alert for this Catalyzing Shields mod 1 week following Abyss of Dagath's release to give players faster access to this mod to test in their builds. Another thing that you should be aware of during Abyss of Dagath update is that Overshield will increase the duration of the shield gating invulnerability. I think this is unfair and broken, since it will leave Inaros crying in the corner waiting for his rework. What about the Nidus squad leader? He can't use shields too? Leave my boy Nidus alone, as he got invulnerability. He doesn't need shields at all. Anyway, I'm just glad that Pablo clarified this as just a bug, and even if it's available during the release of Abyss of Dagath, it will then get fixed once they get another cert build. Can you just imagine how broken this is with Hildren Prime? I mean, the extra duration will definitely be huge for this Warframe at launch of Abyss of Dagath. And remember, Hildren can simply restore her shield values and gain Overshield with one cast of Pillage. This can also be said to Warframes that have Pillage as their subsume ability. Now, I was talking in my stream about how broken Pillage Baruch will be, and earlier today, I saw this post on Reddit and was surprised that the Pillage Baruch build I was talking about in my Twitch stream will be beyond broken in the upcoming Abyss of Dagath release day. However, just take note that don't create your build on Overshield though, as Digital Extremes will fix it later. This is one of those bug frame moments wherein you have to enjoy it while it lasts. Lastly, while the main focus in the update is on shield gating, you must also know that the developers are buffing the shield damage resistance percentage from 25% to 50% after the Abyss of Dagath update. They are also making some significant changes to shield recharge on these mods. So basically, before we even talk about activating shield gating, the enemies should pass first your setup with a high shield and the adaptation mod, which by the way works with your shields. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited to use a meme build for any shield-based warframe such as Hildring. I'm planning to slap all the shield mods and hopefully add some shield recharge mods, then add the Arcane Aegis and Arcane Barrier, and let's see how tanky Hildring will be after the Abyss of Dagath update. That's not even taking into account the shield gating mechanic. So that's all about it. I hope this information will help you in your builds in Abyss of Dagath update. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.